Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good late afternoon. How are we all doing today? I forgot to say boys and girls. Yeah, okay, good morning, boys and girls. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah. Welcome to our Friday broadcast. Sorry, just pouring my drink. Come on. Welcome to our Friday broadcast. How are we all doing? Excellent. Excellent. Uh, why can I not speak today? Because I've always been terrible at speaking, obviously. Something you all seem to continue to berate me about. Let's not do Japan today. In celebration, let's do the Alps. Let's fly from Zeltweg. Okay. And we'll fly to Korsch, Notre Dame de la Salette via Innsbruck. There we go. Excellent. And we are not going to use a jumbo jet. I was testing out the jumbo jets. Let's use a fast plane. 835 kilometers per hour. What about my turboprops? They are definitely slower. Oh, definitely slower, eh? Yeah, let's do a CJ4. Flight conditions live and rainy. Sounds good. Excellent. Okay. So how are we all doing? I know I asked that already, but since nobody answered because you're all busy making fun of me, let's try again. Good. Excellent. I'm gonna turn up the game audio for Flight Simulator, just in case you guys want to hear the what do you call it, the chatter on the radio. Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Since everyone seems to be preoccupied with whatever it is you guys are talking about, I'll share my drink first. I am having, what is this? Budweiser Zero. 0.0% alcohol, 50 calories, 0 grams of sugar. It's amazing. Love this thing so much. It's got 12 grams of carbs, but 0 grams of sugar. So I assume it's like slightly more complex stuff. Oh, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, I knew you guys would make fun of me for that. I just didn't expect it to be quite so quickly. Okay, parking brakes engaged. Let's start this up. We're gonna start with the trim a little bit. I thought I already disengaged it. There we go. Okay. There we go. And it turns out we are flying into the unknown. I was gonna start singing, but I thought you guys might want to be spared on that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Up. Come on. There you go. Maintain 70% throttle during climb. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. We'll set the trim a little bit higher. We'll turn on the VFR map. Okay, so we are going over the Alps and to, I can't remember what that was. Notre Dame de something. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter for our purposes. We are going a little bit higher. Oh, higher than I imagined. So let's bring it down a little. Oh no, we need to go higher because we are going into the Alps. I don't know why I was even questioning that. Look at that. I like how I'm here trying, to talk about. Okay, trying to talk about how beautiful this is, and you guys are just like still hung up on the fact that I'm drinking alcohol-free beer. Come on, guys, boys and girls, when flying below 10,000 feet. Okay, but we're getting above it, so it's all right. And I mean, there is a specific reason why I'm doing so, right? Like actually, I don't think I ever needed to talk to you guys about this, but I have a pitch, a private pitch, this evening. Yeah. And so it just makes it easier not to have alcohol in my system. I can't believe you remember that story. So a while back, I can't remember which day it was. I told a story about my first committee meeting and how I went into it hungover, and that actually was it the first or second? It doesn't matter. I went into one of my PhD, research meetings, where I'm presenting to experts. I went into it fairly hungover, and I ended up being better at it than I normally would, and so I decided to just be hungover for each of them afterwards. The point I'm laboriously trying to get to is someone decided they wanted to call me out on this because I said I didn't want alcohol in my system before a pitch. Now, even without the fallacy there, a hangover is not the same. It's not the same thing as being drunk, right? When you're hungover, you're just low on your body's low on water. And also, I'm still trying to stabilize the plane. Thank you very much. Like, yeah, you guys can't see it, but I'm here trying to move this trim value by like tiny increments so that my vertical speed drops to 0 without it overshooting dramatically. But that's not happening, so we're just gonna do a slightly less how do you say? We're going to do a overshoot dampen instead of a nice RC type where it's just an. Can you guys see my mouse? You can, right? Where it's just like a nice curve that curves down into wherever you want it to go, and instead we're just gonna go past. Say this is the line. We're gonna go past it, and then past, and until we come back to here. Why are we? We're not climbing. I'm not climbing. So I think we need to bring engine power down to like 39. And note that I have no idea how to fly a plane. Absolutely none whatsoever. So I'm just figuring this out as I go. Right, and that's why we're sort of sticking with nice weather, just because otherwise I might get like destroyed. Like, I assume a green zone thing means that at cruising I should, like, with low engine power, I should be able to use that amount of trim to keep me going forward, right? I think that's what it means. I'm just guessing. Fellas, can we just drop the alcohol-free beer now and just like start sharing what you're drinking? I mean, I don't mind so much that you guys are insulting me, like, and that apparently it's become a sport, because who can do it better. But my friend paid my friend. Well, I mean, actually, it doesn't even matter because he's one of the biggest instigators of this insulting me this sport. So I guess what do I know? Well, I was gonna say, right, like he paid good money to have these Friday drink sessions, and all you lot are doing is insulting my choice of alcohol-free beverage. Are we still climbing? Am I supposed to climb? Actually, let's check. No, I'm here already. Yeah, I might not be at cruising altitude, but I think according to the flight control, I am at cruising. Oh, we shouldn't go into there. 1 second. Yeah, so I'm going to concentrate a little bit more on flying because I don't like the look of that cloud. So we're gonna just fly below it. What, am I not allowed to try to be a good pilot? Is that how this is supposed to work? See? We avoided the cloud. We're leveling off now. And we are then going to, I think, climb back up. See? Wasn't that nice? Of course, I have no idea if that was dangerous or not. I actually don't think so. But that's okay. And now we're gonna climb again. Coincidentally, the Alps are pretty, aren't they? Right? Like, you wouldn't expect it, but because so to me, I've always had this weird impression of the Alps being just a wall, right? It's just this single wall of mountain that goes from that separates Germany from Italy, essentially. But now that we look at it, that's not really the case, right? Like, that's a lot of hilly terrain. Like, no wonder this was no wonder this was considered really difficult to fight in. And like at the end of World War II, the what was the claim? Festung, whatever. At the end of World War II, there were rumors ongoing about a fortress being built in the Alps, such that it was impossible to completely conquer Germany. And that was mostly propaganda, but like it was propaganda, right? And yet, because of how these mountains look, you can kind of see why that propaganda would need to be taken seriously. Are we? I want to see how far along we are. We are, oh wow, okay. We are halfway to I can't remember. Not Geneva. What did I plan it? Damn it. What is this? continue climb to designate a cruise altitude. What is my cruise altitude? I don't remember. We're going from Innsbruck to... Excuse me. Hi. Do any of you remember? I assume not. Okay. Well, that's alright. That's alright. Gonna just pass a little bit higher over these mountains. Why do I know useless facts? Well, they're not strictly speaking useless per se. I mean, they're not quite useful, you know, as some of the other stuff I know that you don't. But I'm a huge fan of history, right? And history teaches us a lot of things. You know, it's cliche to say that, you know, those who don't understand history are loath to repeat it, whatever. But history also has lessons, has broader lessons on the nature of the human condition, right? And that's why I like history. Of course, if we also want to go by history, remember the Spanish flu. What was the percentage of people that died in the Spanish flu? I think it was something ridiculous, like a third died in India. And unfortunately, like, we see a return to that potential now, right? And that's tragic to me. That's genuinely tragic, because the Spanish flu was, if I remember my facts properly, and by all means, oh, look at those isolines. Is that beautiful? Beautiful. Oh, that's why Milan was... Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. If we look at history, the Spanish flu had a very mild first wave in India, and then the second wave killed. And unfortunately, we are returning to that now, and that's more tragic to me, right? Because, as I say, it's important to be aware of history, because it can teach us, you know, not only what not to do, but also what the consequences of our actions are, right? Like history is I mean, I'm not saying we should get stuck in history, because that is the other fallacy, and that is what a lot of other people end up doing. But rather just use history as a guideline, right? Like try to, and I understand that it's an imperfect science, because obviously people change, societies change, technology changes, and yet and that's really weird, right? Like that feels really weird. That just, like, over there, the same height of mountains, they're all green, but here, the same height of mountains, and they're all snowy. I would have expected an altitude change. Oh, you know what? It could just be because there's more wind, right? Because when we turn left, it's there are no more plains. I don't know. It's all good. Anyway, yeah, the point I'm laboriously trying to get to is that if we listen to history and we try to use it as a guideline, I think we will find that there are a lot of places where it can teach us a lot of very interesting things. I feel like that's weird. Like, there's just no snow there at all. And then just this. Do you guys want to go visit Lake Constance? I haven't been to the Bodensee in forever. We could. No, we'll just. I'm sorry. You're right. We didn't. You're not here to listen to me talk about serious human topics. You're here to listen to me make a fool of myself so that you can then insult me. And that's what you pay good money for. Well, if that's the case, maybe you should, yeah, not we, but you should start a new corporation. Let's see, what kind of FPSs do I have? I'm gonna switch over to Steam, so just let me know if we're about to hit a mountain or something. I have the Fallen Order if you want to see me like die to Jedis. We could do that. I have I have the I don't even wanna. It's okay. No, it's fine. I don't even want to talk about it. I have Apex. I don't know why I installed Apex Legends, but I could play Apex and you could just laugh at me. Oh, actually, that's right. We haven't done that. Let's do a quick drinks check, shall we? Before we continue. Don't worry. I'll look at what games I have afterwards. My stuff hasn't been shipped yet. Damn it. Sorry. Okay. Can you guys stop fighting about who will go first and someone just go? Why is my altimeter always wrong? Weird. Someone just go, man. Oh, look at those wheels come out. Not beautiful. Okay, go back in. Guys, it's just drinks. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick. Okay, I'm gonna pick. The gentleman with the last three letters are AUW. Yes, you first. Go. Forget. Ignore them. Ignore them. Just tell me what you're drinking. Really? Huh. Maybe you shouldn't have told me what you were drinking. Really? Isn't that just kind of like yucky? Okay. I don't know what it is with North Americans and Jägermeister. I don't get it. Like when I was in Germany, we called it the cough syrup. I mean, we still drank it, but that's like, what are you gonna do when you're on? But it's like, it is a cough syrup to me. Does it not taste like cough syrup? Especially like, so you added it into, and I'm not don't take what I'm about to say as judgment or a personal attack, even though it might sound very much like it is. You added Jägermeister to peach beer. Oh, why though? Does the peach balance out the? Isn't that, guys? Isn't that weird? That feels strange to me. Like, I'm mm, not judging. uh, okay, maybe just a little bit. Like it honestly doesn't. I mean, okay. Does your fiance know of this? Like, she should be informed of all these idiosyncrasies before the marriage. Oh, we're going too fast. We're going too fast. Do you guys hear that? Do you guys not hear that? It's supposed to show up on the radio, but I guess it might just be too quiet. Oh, cause I. Oh yeah. Did you guys not hear any of yesterday's of like the Perispera what am I saying? The Perispera in-game audio? Cause I just realized I had desktop audio too. To minimum. Oops. So now we're gonna let's bring it up to 85. This should change. Yeah, I just want to get there quicker. Is essentially my point. And look, we're still like above our ideal airspeed. That's I'm gonna control it via trim. I'm sure the people in my plane will have some very, very choice words for me, but still. I just want... Because, okay, you guys... Actually, can you see it? Oh, you can't see it because I'm in the way. Hold on. Oh, no. Let me look. That's how the magic works. So you can see here that we are above the ideal airspeed for the airframe. So above that, like vibrations and stuff will start getting in the way. Incorrect settings for altimeter again. So let's bring that down. Excuse me. Why would you say... Excuse me. I just saw the bar go red a few times. I am very sorry for this. But why would you say that? You know, I can't actually repeat that on stream, so now everyone's gonna think that, like, I'm crazy. I shouldn't have said it like that. Yeah, I see, exactly. All my boys just piled up right up. I will say though, I am very thankful that our channel is no longer so male dominated. Simply because there are a bunch of fill in the blanks. Why won't you guys just fill in the blanks? All right. Actually, what is our cruising altitude? I don't even know. Oh no, that's not it. Checklist. After starting the engine, that doesn't help. ATC, navlog. See, I still don't know what's in here. Resume own navigation. Milan Center. Milan Center must be like... Wait, really? Milan Center is down here, isn't it? Did you guys hear that? No? Yeah, it doesn't seem... It doesn't seem like there's... Oh. I'm doing something weird here. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. It's because we have no it's because I accidentally turned off... Why didn't you guys warn me that I turned off the engines, eh? I mean, I guess, okay, where's the fun in that? Yeah, thank you very much. No, I'm trying to... What was I trying to do before I almost crashed into the Alps? I can't remember. Oh no, I was berating someone for making me laugh with something that I can't actually repeat on stream, which is just annoying. So thank you for being annoying. That's genuinely helpful, and I hope that I hope that it doesn't continue. We're good? Good. All right. Okay. Bring the trim down. Right. Yeah. No. So the question that was raised was it essentially asking why or rather how my personal family office operates, and I can speak a little bit to that. It's fine. Like, it's these, like, I'm not going to give away strategies or anything like that, obviously, nor am I going to identify, but I tend to be conservative, right? So I don't like the point of the office isn't to generate huge returns for future generations. No. The point of my personal family office is to actually just put this in here. What time are we at? We are at 32 on my personal family office. Yeah, the point of the family office isn't to generate huge returns for the future generations. No, that's the least I'm worried about. It is more to... So my goal, I have been playing around with a few different goals, and one of them might be to try to turn it into a perpetuity that will then fund scholarship opportunities in whatever I feel is worthwhile. And obviously, to turn it into a perpetuity means you can't touch the principal, nor can you really use all of your interest or income, right? And so I've been playing around with a few ways of doing that. So I have essentially two large blocks. One block is used as a perpetuity. It is structured as a perpetuity with a emphasis on you guys are gonna make fun of me for this. With an emphasis on agricultural stocks. There's no reason why it can't, right? Like, the idea of agriculture is simple, right? People need to eat. As long as there are humans, they'll need to eat, and so So essentially, as long as there's money, money only exists when humanity exists. Let's be completely clear about this. Or no, okay. Money only exists when humanity is no, let me put it this way. As long as humanity still needs to eat, it will be humanity itself will be excuse me. Humanity itself will be a interesting but will remain an interesting and flawed species, and therefore money has to exist for that exchange of labor and all and value, right? Exchange of value, right? Because as long and yes, I am making that connection in that food is one of those deceptively complex things that weigh on the human psyche, right? Because if we don't have enough food, we get more aggressive, and that's evolutionary. And yet we are also gluttonous, so we eat more than we should. Coincidentally, like I've cut out like 90% of my calories coming from carbohydrates, and I am so much happier. I cannot even stress how much happier I am. Anyway, besides the point. Besides the point. The point I'm laboriously trying to get to is structuring a perpetuity is not the same as structuring some amount of fixed term or even flexible term income that has a proposed end date. And so structuring a perpetuity in this way along the agricultural industry means that the fund itself is broad enough to cover geography, to cover the different parts of the food network, and so it's ideally speaking diverse enough, or it self-diversifies, if that makes sense. Like if there's enough money in enough places, then as our food technology, right, and let me be clear. I'm not talking just like farms, right? I'm not saying, oh, I go out and rent a farm, or I buy a farm and then rent the land out. That's certainly that's a portion of it, but it is not the full portion. Like just recently, oh, I can't talk about that. No. No, I can't talk about that. But food is food, or rather agriculture is agriculture, and there are certain things in agriculture that are actually really exciting, right? And one of them is protein replacement or meat replacement. And so part of what the perpetuity does is its remit and its mandate is in food or in agriculture. And so that's broad and diverse enough that ideally you don't really even need to touch it. Like essentially, right now it's me doing it, but can I talk about it? Yeah, no, I can. But soon there will be someone else that's essentially like one or two people that will be on it full time. Just doing the numbers, running the fund. And then the other big portion, I talked about two large portions earlier. The other part of the family office is essentially it takes profits from the perpetuity and then builds a more aggressive portfolio out of that. In fact, yeah, I mean, I can't complain because, yeah, the banks did well, so I did well. So it's all thanks to you, boys and girls, that my my family office, the second part of that, the aggressive part of the fund is doing exceptionally well this year. Let me write this down. A personal thank you to the boys and girls on the Discord for a bumper. How do you spell bumper? Banking year. Stop making fun of me. I can feel it. Anyway, yeah. So the idea is by putting the perpetuity into food, it's something I don't have to think about. It's something that even my descendants or whoever takes over the fund after I die, the idea is to not touch it. Don't touch it, right? And we get that investing advice often, or rather, normal people get that kind of investing advice often. It's like, if once you put your money into it, just forget it's there. Come back in 5 years and see how it goes. And ideally, that's what I want to do with, especially a perpetuity, because it is structured in such a way that you don't want it to do like all sorts of risky bets, right? I do not have any interest in Beyond Meat. And by that I don't mean I don't like Beyond Meat, but rather just I don't have any investments. This was before my time, really, as because I only cashed out like last year. Oh no, late 2019 is when I cashed out. Oh my god, 2020 went by fast. Yeah, 2020 did go by pretty fast. Let's lower our altitude a little bit. I do not have any financial interest in Beyond Meat, simply because that, I think it was before my time. When was their last funding? Let me look this up. Beyond Meat funding, because I think that was before me. Found date. Yeah, see, their latest funding round was 2019, January 2019, and that was a secondary market round. So yeah, there's nothing. But actually, that you make a good point, which is, if like that is actually somewhere where I would like to see the fund, the perpetuity, go, because that is food, right? And so if the remit is agriculture should extend all the way up to, if not the table, then pre-table, right? Like I certainly don't want the fund to run its own restaurants. That'd be silly. But there's no reason why it can't invest in promising alternative. Oh my, what are you doing to me? There is, that's so weird. Okay, less power, and then we'll take. Do I need to use my flaps? I don't think so. I should still be using trim for this. So I'll trim until I'm at 0, and then we'll just go with as little power as possible. Like this. 30%. Okay, like that. Yeah, so ideally, yeah, if you know, I personally haven't gotten any pitches for interesting foodstuffs, but that's not to say that if it comes, flying at me, that I wouldn't jump at the opportunity, because I think certainly, and this isn't even so much about, oh, those clouds aren't pretty. This isn't at all actually about sustainability per se. Sustainability is a nice goal, but it's not um oof, 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 oof. Excuse me. Excuse me while we just climb 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 the clouds. Sustainability as a goal is nice, but that's not really what informed these particular decisions or my personal desire to get into agriculture. Right? It's just more that agriculture as a as a sector is less prone to, like, it's prone to disruption 100%, but it's less prone to crashing because at the end of the day people need to eat, and it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from, what you're doing with your life, you need to eat. And so that's where agriculture comes in, right? That because we have our agriculture, let's change the weather. On clear skies. Yeah, that's prettier. Yeah, exactly. It's simply like when I say perpetuity, it is with that in mind that we have, like, I ideally I wanted to go on forever 100%. Right? I think most of us, when we're building these types of companies, wanted to go on forever. But that's kind of besides the point. That is just ego boosting, right? So, and you guys know I don't like that. But no, it yeah. So agriculture, and agriculture, I guess you could call it adjacent stuff, right? Like new foods. In fact, actually, I can talk about this. I recently. Oh, can I? Yes. No, I can. There was a industrial farming equipment, not equipment, farming adjacent company that's based on AI that I've participated in the funding round for because it looked really cool. And that came out of the perpetuity. Just because it is a long-term thing, and I do like the team, and there are quite a few compelling reasons why they might make it work, but also they have some very good mentors, or not mentors, they have very good connections, so I'm not too worried. And coincidentally, isn't it just kind of weird that the entire industry works off connections? Like, I find that disappointing. Like, more so than, because yeah, like I came out of academia, which is full of based on connections. I went into whatever this is that I'm in, which is also based full of connections. And it's just like the human race is very much just like based off of connecting with each other, and that's kind of tragic, right? Like at this point, why not just go work at a coffee shop? Like, that's the only place where you might not have to get in based on connections, and that's a bit disappointing. Well, the thing is, right? Like we like to think of ourselves as a meritocracy. And there is nothing quite so unmeritocratic as nepotism. Right? And let's go and look at this the lake. I don't know what lake that is. Um, do I sound heartbroken? I apologize. I did not mean to sound heartbroken. What, can we do a time check, please? Really? Oof. Okay, 50 minutes. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. No, no, no. Come on. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Yeah, we'll end it soon, but just wanted to point out that that's very pretty. I would love to live like, let's say, like right here, because you have mountains in the foreground, mountains in the background, and a beautiful lake in the middle of the mountains. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna break the airframe at this rate, so let's, like, we're already at 0, right? So we're essentially exchanging our gravitational energy that we had built up by being so high up, and we converted it into kinetic energy, which is why our airspeed was so high. And now it's going to break our airframe. But it's okay, we're coming back down. Let's follow this route. Actually, I want to go this way. Increase the engine. Pull it up a little. Did I take that dive because I was getting upset? Yeah, a little bit. I did. I don't know, just the particulars of humanity sometimes tickle me in a not so good way. Right? Like, I wish we were more meritocratic, because I think that would make life genuinely better for everyone. And the fact that we're not is genuinely disappointing. Like, I could very well imagine a similar life where I didn't get the opportunities I did. And where would I be? Well, I mean, I would probably be in a similar place, but you know, like, I wouldn't have the opportunity to sit here and just yell at my boys. It's true though, right? It's unfortunately true, and so that's what makes it disappointing. Yeah. No, it would not make me feel better if we dumped the entire airplane into the sea. That's just a waste of resources, bro. But we should pull up a little, yes. Oh, you were saying that because you didn't want us to all die. Yes, yes. I'm very much on the not dying side of the debate as well. Yeah. But you guys see my point though, right? Like, you have seen, and you can be candid. We're all under NDA anyway. Like, nobody's gonna call you out for being a massive asshole of a capitalist, except me. And it's okay when I do it, because it says so in the contract. It does say so in the NDA. Haven't you seen? You've read it. Okay, you've got your lawyer to look at it. I know you know what's in there. Anyway, the point remains that, oh, this is pretty. These are the Italian towns now. Ah. I wonder how undeveloped these places are. Because that's something I've been rediscovering lately, and that is Lugano. Let's find out. That the more comfortable we are as a species, the less likely it is we're going to work. Southern Switzerland's Italian speaking. Oh, this is still Switzerland. Okay. Swiss Mediterranean mix of cultures. It's a mix of Lombardy, Glacial Lake Lugano, population 63,000, 3-star hotels. I don't know. I don't care about 3-star hotels. You guys need to tell me if we're about to crash, eh? That's pretty, but it doesn't look like there's much industry or is not only Switzerland's third most important financial center. Really? Have you guys ever been to this? Why have I never heard of this? Right? Oh, I guess I know. It's because we're not important enough, right? Because you know we gotta go to Zurich or Geneva, but like we're all small fry in this world of big, gigantic whales that turn their 200 million into 20 billion and then into nothing. Does that story not resonate with you guys? Like, it's absolutely baffling to me that you could just like re-leverage all of your gains into. It's like, why would you do that, bro? And so when you do that, of course you're gonna drive up the share price. It's because you friggin' cornered the market. It's to me that's hubris, right? That is hubris, and that's tragic. And that's why my office will never do that. You're not supposed to have heard of family offices. That's not the point. The point of a family office is to keep it quiet. Because if you wanted all the attention in the world, you would just do what Elon does and just tweet your trades. Well, Elon doesn't tweet his trades, but you know what I mean. Right? Like the point is to not only not rock the boat, but also such that the boat itself doesn't care, because the boat hasn't heard of you. Like, and actually that's partially some of it's what annoys me about like some of the modern Chinese offices, family offices, that like they're being run more as a modern butler. Like the employees are more like butlers than they are financial investors, and that creates this conflict of interest, right? Excuse me. Oh my god. Okay. Enough of all of that. We are at 59 minutes and we haven't reached our goal of Notre Dame, whatever. And we are not likely to do so. But we have seen some beautiful scenery. We have seen and met Lugano. Somewhere over there. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Now that I know it exists, when lockdown ends, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, cause it's nice, right? Like everyone's heard of Lake Como, but like I've genuinely never. But actually, I guess I've also never really been to Switzerland. Yeah, I only went twice to sign some papers. Yeah, no, yeah. So, I mean, you can't know every city. You can't know everything, isn't that what you said to me the other day? Here you go, proof that I don't know everything. Are you happy now? You're happy, but she's not happy anymore. Oh no. Well, at any rate, we have let's crash into them. Oh no, wait, that's wrong way to trim down. Let's crash into the water, and then we shall end it for today. Can we reach the water? We should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. In conclusion, download Firefox, don't do Chrome, and have a good weekend. Actually, I'm gonna see most of you tomorrow, because I don't know what else you guys would do without me. And yeah. Oh. I feel free to make fun of me for this. I got the Lenovo Chromebook Duet, which is like a Chrome-based tablet. Still, my even through my hypocrisy, and this is okay. Let me just make this clear. Before you guys continue, stop, fellas, chill, fellas. Okay, I'll just talk over you. I need something where, like, there's a specific set of add-ons that work for me that I need when I'm reading. And I don't want to read on my laptop all the time because it's annoying, and I don't want to read on my iPad because apparently the iPad, even as powerful as it is, as Apple has literally admitted yesterday, they refuse to put or to grant slightly greater scope on the iPad, right? Like if I could place the desktop class Firefox on my iPad, it would become my main driver basically immediately. But that's not the case because that they can't. And so I'm getting the Chromebook for that exact reason. The Chrome tablet for that exact reason, because my life spent inside a web browser needs certain add-ons that I'm unable to get on anywhere else, really. And so it's not that I endorse Chrome OS, it is that Chrome OS is right now my only way to get the kind of tool that I need to do the work that I want to do. Are we clear? Okay, good. With having said all of that, I will still be installing Firefox on my Chrome OS, Chrome tablet, because you can do that, and therefore I am not a hypocrite. Ha. Okay, we're done. Bye now.